Hello, and welcome back to Space Engineers, where a submarine has just crashed again, I think. Yes, I'm Duke Skyloafer. We are back here on the planet Helghan. I had to abruptly leave at the end of the last stream, or not the end, I'm sorry, in the middle of the last stream, about a half hour in even, due to a work emergency, which ended up lasting quite a bit too long. But we're back, and we're going to try to remember what we were doing, what design I was trying to go with these self-repairing weapons, and I noticed that when that thing crashed, it didn't entirely die this time. Usually they blow themselves up quite good, so that might be something worth checking out. We might even want to get the truck out of its little cubbyhole at some point and drive over there. So, regardless, um, just before I left last time, I realized an error with how I had built this. And so I need to change. What I'm going to do is basically replace, to make this just easier on myself and to add a bunch of redundancy, I'm just going to replace the row underneath this whole thing with junctions. And that's otherwise I gotta, I don't know, it's just going to make it easier. So I'm going to do this from the other side because I can see it, and I think nothing's going to fall down. Oh, actually, that was the thing we needed to test, right? I don't know if I said this out loud last time, but what's the mount point? Okay, so it looks like there's a mount point, standard mount point, standard mount point. Okay. For some reason, I was thinking that these welders only had mount points on two sides. The sides with the uh, conveyors. So, it seems we'll be okay, so they won't fall down. So, there was a reason I had these facing this way with the conveyor port.
Energy critical.
What's going to be the... I don't have any way to recharge out here. Yoop. Should build a med bay at some point, too. Does it seem to you like my game is oddly less anti-aliased than usual? Seems a bit... I'm looking at my UI, and it just seems a bit more aliased. Give me 1 second. I'm going to try something real quick and see if I can fix a thing. This will take like 2 seconds, hopefully. Alright, well, I didn't entirely fix it. That is okay, though. It just seems a bit... Oh, did I lose game audio? I did. I lost game audio. Well, what the heck? What the heck? Oh, I did. Hang on. Let me see if I can fix that one more time. Be right back. All right, that should fix it when it comes back up. I had to reboot the game in order to get that to work. But while it's booting up, which hopefully shouldn't take too long, I do want to talk about the upcoming plan for the week and what I've got going on. So, actually, this is loading way faster than usual. I'm not even going to get to talk about my plan. Normally, I stream on Mondays and Wednesdays, my time here. I was thinking of doing that still for this week, except then I discovered that the new Space Engineers update is going to be dropping on Thursday. Warfare Evolution. So, I've adjusted my plan slightly, and I am going to be streaming on Thursday next, so that we can add Warfare Evolution into the world and see what it actually does. Is it going to affect this world much? Is it going to cause everything in the world to break? I have no idea. But we will see. I still don't know. Oops. Darn. I still don't know entirely what the update brings, other than a new scenario. So I know there is a new, almost like a red versus blue kind of scenario. It's Captain Jack did a video where they, his buddies did a, it's team versus team thing where you each start in different locations. Then you have, you start with, I think, a certain number of ships, and then you have to go and... Are any of these piped up that I can pull through? Did this from the wrong side. Anyway, so that sounds fun. I hope there's more to it than that. I mean, I'm sure there'll be a ton of bug fixes. There's always a ton of bug fixes and stuff. There is the DLC Decorative Pack 2 coming, which I'm excited for. And I need to think through how the rest of this needs to get built here. Yeah, so Decorative Pack 2 looks pretty good. A lot of stuff in there that I'm going to be using. Let me think through how this needs to go. Yeah, okay. Do these things... They can build this, right? Those things right there? Yes. Sweet. I'll just turn you off for a minute. Yeah, I don't know what else is in the Warfare Evolution update. I hope it is something... I just realized I don't need this on here anymore. Let's put... Because I pulled out a mod that changed the groupings back to vanilla, so I could just put that in there now. Okay. Let's see, conveyor curve tube. Yeah, anyway, I hope there's something... it just occurred to me that I am doing this I'm talking and not paying attention to what I need to be doing here. So there's going to be, I think, a turret here. Oh, let's see. Was I going to have one come out the front? I think I was going to try and have one come out the front. So we're going to have then... There's a turret here. That would still overlap, so we would have turret there, and then there, and then at the end, right? No, that doesn't work out right. See, I put these towers in the worst spot. So if we had one here, then it would have to be skip, skip here, skip, skip here, skip, skip. We could probably put one off to the side there. I think that would be okay. Because we'll just... Like, we could reinforce this for a second and just put a welder underneath it. Yeah, and then we'll just have a... Why don't we get that set up here? Let's reinforce this like this. More than that. There we go. I need to get my binoculars back. Ever since that guy over there attacked me, I haven't been carrying all the good stuff, all the goods. Yeah, so Warfare Evolution. What else is in it? That's the real question that I have. Okay, that goes there. I hope I have enough. Should have enough clearance here for a welder here. Nope. Oh, that's a not good. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, the worst thing that could happen here is something attacks me. Knock on wood, something attacks me while I'm putting this together. Okay, I should be able to take this piece out. Okay. And most likely we'll take that out. But anyway, Warfare Evolution, we'll try to mess around with that. Hopefully it doesn't ruin all of the, or any of the mods that are in this world. I've really cut down on the number of mods that are in the world. So for a while I had a whole bunch in there that I weren't using just on the chance that I might use them someday. And I haven't used them yet, so decided not worth it. Not worth having them, not worth the load time or the save bloat. Well, the save might be already pre-bloated, but let's see. So then I've got the that version of Starfield early access thing, which should hopefully be getting to me also next Thursday, so I'll probably be downloading the game as I go. As I'm playing Space Engineers, it'll probably be downloading Starfield in the background. And then I'm hoping, I've got the day off on Friday. I'm hoping this is not... oh, this is correct. Okay, good. I'm trying to remember the, like, prototype thing that I did several weeks ago at this point. So we should be able to go like this, like this, and then put guns here, here, and here, as long as they are 3x3s. Yes, because there is a block in the way of here, so that should be fine. And then we're going to build build some heavy armor kind of around it. And then the rest of this is just going to kind of be, open air. Oh, actually, you know what? Couldn't I go... Can I go up one more? I don't think so. I don't think I could go... Oh, that's right. I could go out one. Yeah, that's right. There's enough... Oops. There's actually enough range on these things, I think. We're going to definitely test that before I go too far. But I believe we can go out one more and still make this work. And then no. See, I'm not paying attention. Ow. Okay, those are the straight out ones. Need to do my curvies. Okay. Curved, curved. That went to the wrong spot. Curved. Okay. Now we could do the top ones. This is going to be a... For the sake of time, I may even choose to build one side of this and maybe the middle, and then do the other side off stream or something. I don't know. Alright, did I make these welders all? No, I didn't. Oh, let's set up all these wind turbines too. This is the... Whoa, whoa, whoa. There we go. Wind turbine, and you can just go away. And then... Oh man, what are all these? I've got a lot of stuff I need to name here. We have an incomplete welder at the end. We might get welded up. Welder... weapon wall. Let's turn them all on. And it should build all this stuff up, I think. Okay, so it doesn't reach out that far, but it should reach out if I put a... If I put one of these on here... Oh, serious? I thought it would reach that. I thought I tested and it would reach out. Maybe not. No. Maybe not. Although... Yeah, no. I think it's gotta be... It's gotta be right where I originally had it. I don't think there's any other way to... I don't know why I was thinking... let me try something real quick. If I put a turret there, it will definitely weld it up. Yeah, if I go up one, it definitely will not. I don't know why I was thinking there was a way that I could still cover these all up and not have them all be exposed. What was my... I'm gonna land on these things and die. If I'm not careful. So... Oh, you know what? Hang on a second. Just realized I can't... There we go. Couldn't see my stream. Okay. So, man, what was my... God, this was so long ago. I kind of prototyped this. So I could go up... Yeah, I don't think... Yeah, okay. I think I just got it. These are just going to be kind of exposed a little bit. And that's going to be that. So we need to take down the things that I just built here. I'm sure I'll think of it later after I've built this all up and they'll be like, oh yeah, that's right, I was going to do the thing. A curved conveyor tube. There we go. Yeah, like I could go one higher or something. I definitely had these. Or were these supposed to be upright? I wonder if I was supposed to make these... no, it wouldn't matter. The range is the same. Okay. Alright, we're just going to go with it. We need these here. I don't know where I just put that. Where did I just...
Energy low.
Where did I just put an extra block somewhere? Well, that's unfortunate. Okay, so that will work. And then... Oh, another thing I wanted to look at was putting some, like, heavy armor panels around this so that the... To see where this thing could get... Could potentially get shot at. From, to from. Let me go... How come my health didn't come back up? Or did I get hurt again? My interface does look better. I didn't say this, but rebooting the game and doing the thing that I did make the interface look better. Okay, so let me also, while I'm here, that should be attached. So we can take this out. And we can put a welder here. This one welder is going to be a little bit... Oh, not in the right spot to begin with. it's basically going to be solely responsible for the... Because if I put a weapon there, we won't be able to have this tower going all the way down to the ground. And I really do want it to. So it's going to be kind of the only one sitting out there. But we'll do that, just in case. So most of these are going to have 2 welders. Actually, this welder's not going to do much at all, is it? These 2 on the very end? But that's okay. That is okay. Let's see. Conveyor tube. Oh, let's do a junction. Because then it's connected on 2 sides there. And then we'll do our conveyor tubes. I also really hope that the... I missed it. I hope the decoy protects from lightning over by this way. Alright, so that's basically going to be that, and then we'll have our weapons sitting on these things. And then we're just going to heavy armor around it all. And that'll be that. So real quick, I want to try something. I need a heavy armor panel. How much stuff do I have on me? Plenty. How much hydrogen do I have on me? Plenty. Okay. This thing is on. I want to see what can we... So let's see. If I put an armor... I can either armor panel around... Oh. Okay. I can either armor panel around this thing. Actually, let's do this. That'll go. That'll go. Most of these, this is just going to be kind of a box to go around the top, but will this cover the top? That won't. So that'll just get blown off right away. So what I'm basically trying to do is I'm trying to protect the welder from getting blown off. So I'm going to take a heavy armor slope and put this on the back like this, and hopefully that kind of protects my welder a little bit. Then oh shoot. We can't have... Oh, this is going to... It's going to cover up my... It's going to... Oh, no, I'm going to have plenty more access points at the bottom. See? Right here. Except... I'm going to need to put away some stuff. Carrying too much stuff on me. Alright, I know it's not the prettiest thing, and if it gets blown up from the wrong direction, it's going to be it's all just going to kind of fall off, but that's okay. That'll hopefully just give a little bit more protection to the welder. Oh, actually, you know what? I could give me the heavy armor panel side. Because I could also... Hang on. Give me... Where are you? Each... Why are you all in there? Oh, that's, we got a lot of components crammed in there that apparently can't get pulled out. I'll have to do something about that. That's in the hot end, the welder ship. Alright, so I'm not 100% sure, but I think... Yep, there we go. I can put these on the side. that will help with holding on the rest of this stuff. So there we go. And also add yet another layer of protection on there. So, okay. That makes me feel a little bit better. Let's put on some weaponry. I'm actually a little bit concerned about putting on the weaponry right now because as soon as I put the weaponry on... Why is that thing floating around there? Oh, it's always floating around. Oh yeah, I'm just holding out a big gun. Yeah, my brain wanders sometimes. As soon as I put these things down, my threat score is going to go up, and I might attract some folks. So I think we're going to leave them off until the last minute here. And I'm going to try and add some armor around these things. And hopefully they'll get welded up as I go. Most of it, at least. So we're going to do light armor underneath. That one's okay. Let me not die over here. I might even do some like redundant connections along the back too. It's probably a good idea. What am I gonna need here? Mostly steel plate. Just give me like that was way too much. Okay. Thought I could jump over it. That was a lot of damage too. Yikes. Let's see. Let's also... I'm really... Oh, I can't get it in there anyway. Nope. Oh, I've got a slant. That's right. I've got a... Yeah, let's take that out. And let's do a full block back in there. Just to kind of surround that whole thing. Alright, I'm not worried about filling in the rest of it there. I am going to fill in the fronts under this. And then we're going to do... Okay. And then I do need some heavy armor. Some real heavy armor. Might need this as well. Alright, so the front of the base is going to have let's see, this is under there. So, okay, so we're going to have a layer of... Jeez. Not all this gets auto-welded up, obviously. We're probably missing some parts at the moment. In fact, I don't even know if we're going to have enough, like, cobalt for these things. Jeez. I guess I could just sit under there. It's no big deal. I'm just not going to weld it up. That's good. We're gonna go around there. And now I need to know if we have enough. Let's see, if I just stick a block, like a heavy armor block, right in front of a thing, does it get fully welded up? Okay, good. Okay. So these ones are like this because they are not getting enough parts, so... actually, let's take these all out. I have a ton of metal on me. I'll just weld up most of these and then grab a bunch of... Oh, never mind. Then we're going to try not to get electrocuted. You know what I'm going to do? Is just turn these off for now. Which one isn't complete? Is it the one way out? Oh, it's the one over there. Okay, that's fine. This way I can kind of do that. Assume we are rapidly trying to make metal grids right now.
Energy low.
You know what? That's a good time to head down in here and see how much cobalt we have. And if it is worth doing something about that. Let's see. Let's look at you. Cobalt. We still have plenty of cobalt, so we're good. I assume we are just... Oh, we're not pulling bottles out of the inventory. Interesting. How many... Oh, we're making 800 metal grids. Why aren't we pulling out of this guy? Let's see, you have stuff in there, and then you also have stuff in your connector. You are still... are we actually still piped up in the same way? Yeah, we are. Oh, wait, are we? No, I think I broke that. It all... Oh, no, it should. It should still pull it. Yeah, I don't know why it's not. Let's, here, let's just sit up in the thing for a minute. I could also drive out there and get all the stuff, but it seems, since there's so many, access points where I could get stuff. Alright, so you've got all this stuff in you, and I'm not sure why. Unless my, unless my components container is full? It is nowhere near full. It's not even half full. So, but I can move you over. Okay. Weird. Okay. So that works. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't think the assemblers can pull these things back to disassemble. I may have to set up a disassembler further up the line at some point to work on breaking down some of these things. Do I have a weapon on me, just in case? I do. Okay. 1 round of ammo. That's lovely. Alright. Now let me... Might as well grab a full charge while I'm out there. The sun should be coming up soon, and then I won't need the headlights anymore. In fact, actually, don't really need the headlights now. That'll make my That'll make my energy last a little bit longer. Okay, so we need you. We need you. And that's pretty much it. Except for the side ones. We'll get to the next layer soon. Okay. Then let's do the middle layer. Hey, Rumble Strip, how you doing? We are just getting a weapon wall going with way more welders than will probably be effective. Excuse me. If we get anybody with a like a railgun or something coming through, this welder wall is just gonna take out the welders anyway, but gives me peace of mind. Long day for you, is what you're saying? Well, hopefully you can relax and enjoy the stream a bit. I plan to not be having a long night like last time. I ended up, after I had to leave the stream last time, right in the middle, I ended up working till about midnight. This was due to a big storm coming through. And then the next day I ended up, it was like Friday, and ended up right at the end of the day when I thought I was getting off, another emergency was called and we ended up working through the night. So rough weekend, but this week looks a lot better. Let's see, I'm still missing all those metal grids. Did I put one under there? I don't think I bothered putting one under there. Okay, so that's the beginning of that. Let's grab. Why do I have 4 of those? Did I not weld one of these things up? Let's make sure I didn't miss any of these. Yeah, I'm a programmer slash project manager by day, so it's like the issue is actually that a storm had come through an area, and so many people were out of power that the system, one of the systems I help maintain, couldn't keep up with the load, so we were trying to get it moving, basically. Okay, so that's looking good. I'm trying to think if I should put some... Let's see, we're probably going to want that thing to come down a little bit. I think we'll put something fun on the front here, but not heavy armor. Something that will look really menacing, but not be menacing. Probably some something. It's gonna be something. We'll probably put some metal plate along that way. And okay, let's see if we could really quickly duplicate this whole thing on the backside, and then we'll armor up this backside too, just in case they come over the mountain. By the time they come over the mountain, we are basically in like spitting distance of each other here, so yeah. Alright, let's do... let's see, what do I need for conveyors? Interior plate. Let me think through so I don't mess up the spacing again. So it's 1, 2. Yeah, okay, so it's going to be 1, 2, weapon, 1, 2, weapon, 1, 1, 2, weapon, and then we're going to have to do the same thing I did here. So we'll reinforce this. Oops. Where did I leave the welders? There we go. Put our welder there. And that should take care of that. We're going to kind of have those sitting on top of welders. I don't really know how I'm going to armor around that, but... And then welder, welder. Now I forget, can this welder get the block underneath it? I don't think it can. Like one down and one back? I don't think it can get these junctions. I know it's going to want to turn all these on, to weld all those up. But let me see. First off, let's name all of our welders again. And this time I'm going to make a group because I'm getting tired of searching for all these and selecting them. Luckily, the late night work doesn't come up too often. And when it does, it's usually like a life and death kind of scenario. Like, oh man, we got to get these systems working, otherwise bad. So, usually on board to help with that. But I was saying I do have the Friday off this week, and that coincides with the early access release of Starfield. So Friday, I'm going to be trying out Starfield for a large chunk of the day. We'll see how that goes. Thursday is the Space Engineers update coming out, so I'm going to move my Wednesday streaming to Thursday, and hopefully we'll see. We'll check out whatever is part of the new Warfare Evolution set update, and hopefully it doesn't break this world, with all the mods and stuff. So we might be on this world trying it out. If it broke any mods, then we'll just start a fresh world and just goof around with it and see what happens. So that's the plan. Boy, I thought this would definitely build the one next to it at least. Isn't that how I built the other side? I am pretty sure that was how I built the other side, but maybe not. Okay, well I guess I am... well, I guess you don't have access to components, do you? Maybe that's the problem. Yeah, every time I build up a junction, the next thing will cut. Oh no, it's another strike craft. Let's hurry up and build some weapons, just in case this guy decides to come in. Because that's the same guy that attacked me last time. Are these guys getting ammo? Yes, okay, good. He's going to come right over the top here. And there's a storm coming in. Oh, he's coming in fast. Is he coming at me or no? I don't have my binoculars this time. Man, he's moving fast. He's gotta be coming in range. He's slowing down. Is he dropping right at me? Oh, yeah, he is. Okay. Prepare for battle. How come no one's shooting? There we go. Okay. That's better. Oh, yeah, that's right. I only had one thing of ammo on me. Did you already take out my decoy? Yeah, he did. There goes one tower. Jeez. Can't tell if he's shooting at me or not, but I am happy to be the decoy. I think he's going down. Okay. So, room for improvement, I'd say. Huh. Well, on the positive note, the thing that I built to protect the welder survived. On the downside, the welder inside of it was destroyed. So there's that. On the upside, most of my turrets survived. So that's good. I wish they had started shooting a little bit sooner. I think I can do that that trick to get the defensive block to shoot further out. Did this thing get severed? Did I leave this thing sitting on top of 2 blocks? Oh, that's probably just damaged up there. I left this thing sitting on top of 2 unwelded blocks. That was really smart. All right. Well, let's get this thing built back up. This did not work out in my favor. Okay, so what's going to be the... So the decoy is for storms, which isn't what this is, but the unfortunate thing is whenever a enemy comes by, they are immediately shooting and destroying my decoy. Well, let's at least get the decoy back up and running so that if the... So I guess I shouldn't really bother further arming up the decoy because it just gets destroyed whenever there's an attack anyway. Come on. Come on. There we go. And what else do I need? Did you get severed? I don't think so. Yeah, you did. Oh, this one's damaged. Okay. There we go. Maybe it's worth doing something. Okay, I'm gonna put a decoy back on here, but it may be worth doing something else to get that a little bit more armored up so it can withstand a I don't know, I don't even know what kind of weapon that is. Artillery shell? I think that's the... No, I think that's the assault cannon. Luckily for us, we did build a bunch of batteries at the beginning of the last episode, so we should have plenty of power stored up. Let's see. There we go. Lovely little feature I learned about the last episode was using missiles and interior turrets. I think it was using, if it's the same as the one that attacked before, it was using artillery. I didn't see any missiles. Maybe I just missed it. Yeah, one thing I realized about the advanced welding mod is that
Energy low.
You can hold the right click and then grind a block, and it will lock to that block and not grind the thing behind it. Look at that. I never knew that. I bet everybody knew that, and I didn't know that. So you can avoid... Oh, no, it landed. It landed on these things, which are turned on, and it is just constantly repairing it. So, turn you off. Turn you off. You're not on. That's not a bad idea. I might... Maybe this one did have... Maybe there's two versions of it. I could go over there, but last time I went over to a wreck, I... Oh, heck, why not? Let's just see if it's got a... The last one had an interior turret on top. There's definitely a... Okay, so there's the interior turret. It is on fire. This one's a lot more intact than the last one. So there's definitely an assault cannon. Yeah, it seems to be it. Whatever was on the other side got destroyed. So, some good stuff in here. We did a better job of preserving this one. I literally cannot see where the base is. Welder wall off. Now the welder wall, the welder weapon wall was a moderate success, I would say. We're gonna have to
Energy critical.
Yeah, give me a minute. We're gonna have to probably put up an assault weapon as well. Just to help, I don't know, we'll probably tell it to target propulsion or target energy or something like that, and then it'll be more of a...
Energy low.
Yeah. Maybe we could take this thing down faster, so we'll see. I really need a med bay. Or just the ability to get my bottles. I can't get my bottles into the directly into the oxygen, the O2 thingamajig. Alright, what else we got going on here? We got this guy to get rid of. Nope, don't you go anywhere. And, you know, the funny thing is, I was actually thinking about taking out the mod that adds LASP, and trying to just do like assertive, or like just limiting it to like just one or two mods, because I've got like tons of the mods in right now, the MES mods. And where are you? Oh, are you serious? This tower was sitting on top of a piece of scrap metal, and when I pulled the scrap metal out, it fell over. That's funny. Alright, I guess we're rebuilding this tower. I might, as the towers get destroyed, rebuild them out of heavy armor, just to give them a little bit more oomph. What is this? Why is there just a random conveyor junction here? Oh, that turret never got ammo. Ah, well, that's something. There we go. At least the other ones did. At least I had the foresight to have ammo ready to go. Oh, yeah. Got a hair on my tongue. Gross. Alright. Most of these are still in good shape. They're just a little dented up, which is great. That's awesome. Alright, overall, this thing went pretty well. Let's rebuild. We won't rebuild this tower right away here. If this becomes a regular occurrence, though, with this thing all getting blown up constantly by these things, we may abandon this planet. We may decide this planet is not worth it. Alright, so we had a welder here. Welder here. A regular junction there, and then a turret. Oh, where's my turrets? A turret there. What do I need to make the assault cannon ammo? Assault cannon shell. I need nickel, magnesium, iron. I think I got a bunch of magnesium a couple episodes ago, right? Yeah. So, okay, so how are we doing on nickel? Nickel, I remember I just got a big chunk of. And then, what was the other thing we need? Was it iron? Where are you? Assault cannon, so iron. We better not be low on iron. Why can't I connect to these things? That's an interesting question. Iron, we have 116k. What is something broken? How did these get damaged back here? Or did I just never finish welding them up? Let's see. Alright, you're good. These are all good. Huh, so why can't I pull... Oops. Dampeners, why can't I pull through? Let's see. Because there's a sorter in the way. Okay, never mind. That makes sense. Alright, let's get this guy added to the group and turn the welders back on. Okay, and... oh, I changed the wrong one, didn't I? This one is welder 23. This one should be part of the weapon wall. The one that I changed was the one at the decoy. So, which one are you specifically? You are... oh, you're... yeah, okay. Never mind. I'm going to have to go up and figure out which one that is. I'll rename it. Okay. You are there. You can be on. And you should be part of the weapon wall. Alright. Then this one... Strike Corvette. Yeah, that sounds not great. We'll just call this one... oops. Welder... Decoy, that should be good. We'll get it out of group. Alright, decoy, not you. Save. Alright, other thing. Assembler 3, I need you to make me... where are the... you're making me... I need the ammo. Okay, 100 Gatling ammo boxes is fine. Assault cannon shells, let's just say maybe 20. And then we'll put an assault cannon and this front one. Actually, maybe we should do 2 assault cannons on the sides. That ember's not going to come over here, right? No. Alright, I think we're going to do... I want to give them some room in case someone comes around the backside. Oh, where'd you go? Oh, shoot. There we go. Alright, we'll do a regular... Do a regular one. Where are you? What is that's the assault cannon. I didn't just put down an artillery, right? Assault. Okay, good. Okay, I realize that may very well turn around and try to shoot through the thing, but hoping we'll generally be okay there. Okay. Let's turn the welder wall on. This should all get welded up. And it is unfortunately just going to have to be kind of open. Like this area back here is just going to be like an open pit behind them, because that's just how it's got to be. Alright, I'm going to leave those on for a minute, and I'm going to go inside and do a... Put a defensive AI block in here somewhere, and hope that we can get that thing working again. Because we tried this at the asteroid base and it didn't quite work, but I think I probably just didn't set it up right. So stop flying around. I'm going to set it up like here and see if I can get... There we go. See if I can get this to work. Because if it could have locked that, if it could have locked that guy earlier and started shooting further out instead of waiting for it to come within its own range, then we probably would have been in really good shape. So, we are going to say defend against enemies. I'm going to say default is weapons. I don't think we need to do anything else. Target lock grids that meet the above conditions. So it has subsystem of weapons. And then I'm going to tell... Excuse me. Changing my chair. I'm going to tell this one. I think this will work, so move that out. Oh, that's... Oh, geez, I didn't move the radius out. That's why that didn't work. But I'm going to tell it to do... power systems. And that should override what the AI defense thing does. So if we could take out the power systems, everything goes down. We're good to go. So the turrets will be targeting weapons. The assault cannons will be targeting power systems. And that should be that. We're going to move all your AI aiming out just in case. Just in case. And we'll see what happens there. And hopefully you don't like randomly grab some ship that was going to go passing by and shoot it down, but we'll see. Alright, let's get... I love the sunrise on this planet. When there's no bad weather happening, this planet is really nice. Look at that. That ray traced reflection attempting to happen in the background there. Oh, space engineers. You need to get with the more modern times. Alright. Hopefully, once we get this entire wall done, we'll be able to actually mount a decent defense that doesn't take forever for the thing to shoot somebody down. I do want to get over to that one and collect some pieces of that one. That one we kind of stripped for everything it had, but that one we could definitely do something with. All right. Let me not die. What do I have on me here? I have a whole bunch of stuff. All right, hold on. There's some weather coming in. Okay, the assault cannon's got its weapons. That's good. Alright, I need mostly steel plate, so that should be enough. Oh, they took out my lights. I had lights on the side of that thing, and they destroyed my lights. I think this thing got a... I think this thing gets one block shorter every time I rebuild it, too. Just based on how they blow it up, and then how I rebuild it. I always rebuild it one block shorter. Alright. How did I do this on the other side? We need to go... There we go. Conveyor tube. And we are... We need to start from here, right? Because it's going to be 1, 2, and that guy. Okay, so I'm 1, 2, doot. 1, 2, doot. Curved conveyor tube. And then straight up. I'm going to go ahead and just build the weapons on it now, just in case. Let's get all of those bumped up. Alright, you two. Now let's see. Alright, I've got you at power systems. I think we're gonna do the same
Energy low.
thing and go for power systems. Hey, they didn't shoot my weather vane. That's nice. Alright, let's put all these in a group. In case I want to turn off the weapons for some reason. Then we could get them out of there. Oh, you know what? Actually. Yeah, it's fine. Oh, it's foggy. Okay. Nope, nope, nope. Oop. Almost got electrocuted. That's not the kind of power the game wants me to get. Not this planet. The rain is actually... it's one of the only weathers where it actually gets warm here. Like the O2, now that it's raining, the O2 is nice and high. And the weather is warm. I should be able to... Can't I? Oh, why can't I turn my... I can't turn my camera anymore. That's weird. Huh. Okay. I was going to open my visor. I wonder if this is that... Oh, you know what? This is probably that... yeah, that's the over-the-shoulder mod. Okay, of course you can't see my visor because it's so dang But, fresh air. This is exactly what I look like in real life, too. No, it's not. Alright, back to this. Yeah, I've got this cool over-the-shoulder camera mod that makes it so that when you're, you know, trying to do like a third-person shooter kind of thing, it actually looks good. If there was a way to recharge my suit with the welders, I still wouldn't do it. Alright, let's just build some general supports under here. I think I filled this mostly in on the other side, but I'm not going to do that here. That's okay. I am going to put it in here, though. Okay. Then we're going to do our layer of... let's see, we'll weld these up first. What I'd like to do eventually is not have to rely so much on this wall of weapons, but actually have a fighter ship ready to go that I could scramble and get out and you know, get ahead of these ships, like distract them away from the base. Of course, I need steel plate. Why didn't I just grab a ton of it? Yep. I saw that I misclicked somewhere, but I think it put it where I wanted it, or did it not? No, I have no idea where it put that misclick. Okay. I think that's good. We are going to go also around the sides here. Okay. And then going around this one, let's see. That is indeed one block out from there. So we're going to... Whoop, whoop, whoop. Just doing a little bit more over here. Just to keep that safe. Although, why do I have... Wait a second. Oh, there's a different number of blocks on each side, isn't there? Yeah, this thing should be here on the all... Yeah, okay. So, stop. So we can get rid of this. We're going to eventually rebuild that tower with heavy armor. Instead of... actually, I'm probably going to rebuild all of this stuff with heavy armor. For the most part. Great. It's going to be a lot of heavy armor. Be worth it in the end if we could survive an attack. Might even be worth it to do like a a player-made turret with like a railgun or something just to help. You know, when they get close, we could try to do something. Ow. God, those things hurt. This is where it may be worthwhile to actually bring out the welder ship again. There's a lot here. I was also thinking, since there's all sorts of piping up here, it would be a good idea to have a vertical, like a little dock, sitting a little bit off to the side here, where I could dock, like if I'm doing a mining run and I'm going to make a couple of trips, I could just dock at the top, drop off the cargo, and then head right back out. We could potentially drop off, we could potentially have a some sort of a fighter docked outside where I could just grab it and go. I think the promise of the Warfare Evolution update, and when I say the promise of it, I mean in my head, because I have no idea what's actually coming other than a scenario. And I'm hoping that it adds something cool that I could add, you know, like to a fighter, an atmospheric fighter. Like it does look like the DLC pack is going to have, you know, spoiler alert, some new atmospheric thrusters. It looks like potentially of a different shape. Like there's a possibility. I don't know if you all saw the teasers that they've been putting out for the last like 2 weeks or so. But there's a thing that looks like a giant fan in the background of one of them, and that might actually be a giant atmospheric thruster. And the image they showed today had like a small grid large thruster that looked really flat, almost like a drone propeller. Oh, jeez. Oh, I meant to jump. So that'd be kind of cool. Yeah, there is a truck cockpit that looks pretty cool. One of the downsides to doing this kind of thing is, like playing the game this way, is that there's not a whole lot of reason to like engineer a lot of things, you know? Like I got the welder ship in there, but it's not really that much faster. I just realized I could pull through these things. It's not really all that much faster to do stuff because I still have to, you know, I have to like pre-plan and load it up and take it back and dock it and stuff, and it's not as like just flying back and forth here is easier, you know. But if I was doing like a more survival oriented, like a survival impossible splitsy kind of thing, or who's that one guy who's doing like no suit survival? That was pretty cool. You know, that kind of thing forces you to really engineer stuff. And I talked about this a long time ago, before I started this series, back when I was doing a different Space Engineer series and trying to decide what to do next. Whether or not that type of thing would be boring for a stream or not, because it would be super fun for me to do, and I'm not super keen on, no pun intended, doing a edited series because I don't really have the time to do a lot of editing. I'm gonna die from these welder walls, aren't I? Who is... Oh, there's a cult graph. They left me alone before. That's fine. Did I not actually grab the things that I said I was going to grab or something? There we go. So, I'm trying to decide if something like that would be interesting. Oh, I wonder if that cult graph is going to go after that crashed submarine over there. Seems to be heading like right for it. I wanted to check that out at the end of the stream today. Might not get a chance to. Nope.
Health low.
Yeah, I know. Let's see. Should I do heavy armor all along the back too, or just like armor plate? I feel like I might as well just do heavy armor along the back. We'll do like some slopes or something. Yeah, we'll do slopes. It's fine. Of course. Whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah, so he is attacking that thing. Sorry about the sudden loud noise there. And that implies that that submarine also had weapons still active, so good on me for not immediately running over there and checking it out. Okay, that worked out okay. Let's grab this guy, and where should we start with him? I really hate when there's like a tiny little gap, but I don't want to be particularly wasteful here, so.
Energy low.
That's what you said about my health. Yeah, that's good enough. Let's go heal up and charge up, and then we'll build the last little front layer on top and see if there's anything else we need to do. You know what I'm going to do, actually, is sit in here to charge up and hit the... Whoops, that's not spectator cam. Spectator cam. We'll go check out what's going on over here. Did he take down that... Did this crashed ship take down that graph? It must have. He's taking some damage, though, but yeah, he's got... he is still very much... He basically landed. He's like locked to the ground. But he's still very intact, so... Where's the thing that attacked him? Did it just explode? It might have detonated. It's funny how he's a submarine out in the middle of this gigantic ice lake. Is it ironic or is it appropriate? You decide. Alright, well, if and when this gets old, I might attempt to do a more hardcore survival series. And I'll see if I could find the balance between like interesting, like difficult versus interesting. Why am I going so slow here? Okay. Alright, let's do all these first. Because like right now I'm spending a lot of time just building walls. And that's kind of boring, but at least we have the occasional attack to deal with. And given that the last attack was the episode before the one that I had to cut short, I think the implication there is that... Wait a minute. Why do I... Did it say I needed to withdraw motors? That's weird. Anyway, what I was doing the math in my head, what I was getting at was, it seems like we get one of those attacks a stream, roughly, just given how frequently they spawn. But there's no guarantee of that. It's basically spawning a whole bunch of ships. 1, 2, 3, 4. And any one of them could be that strike craft. That strike craft, though, is the only LASP thing that I have seen here. Oh, that's the end of that. Okay. From LASP. And I'm still really sad because I thought we were buddies. Because they were protecting me back at the asteroid base. But apparently I got on their bad side. Maybe what I should have done was made a faction and then like accepted peace with them or something. I don't know. Am I... You there. There we go. I knew I missed one. So if I was going to do a hardcore survival, I don't want it to be the kind with wolves or spiders, because I just kind of find those annoying. I probably would try AI enabled again, so we could do, you know, have some bad guys on the stations and stuff. We'll do things, of course, the jetpack will be completely nerfed. Oh, I can't get to the thing. Didn't need to. The jetpack here is slightly nerfed. It has a slower acceleration and deceleration, so I've actually gotten used to having to stop significantly sooner than I used to. Let's put... Oh, I really hate to cover these things up, but... Let's put some panels on top of... Well, let's not do it yet. I'm going to need these real quick for my last bit of defensive wall that I want to put up here. So I want to do beams, and great news, there's some other... Oh, I meant to take out these extra beams. I never use the extra beams. Take out that mod. Let's see. That was for building the miner, right? Let's get you out of here. Okay. So I think I want to go... we'll just kind of go... beam block end. Oh, see, now I feel like that should dip into the ground more. Okay, beam block end... you know what, let's just do straight up beam blocks. I kind of want to go just... a little bit of slope out and then just straight beam block. So like the top two are going to be a wide slope. Actually, let me make sure yeah, that should be right. Guess I don't have anything on me though. I really use up all these steel plates a lot. Give me 1,000 of them and you can have that. Okay, so Should I break this up a little bit and do like maybe... There's no winning. There's no winning. Maybe in front of every weapon, we'll do another thing of heavy armor just to kind of break it up. That should be there. That would be a strike craft again, but at least this time he's flying away. For now, at least. Oh man, he's moving. He looks like he's after something. These guys seem to really come in with a purpose. I don't like it. There's my beam blocks. Keep an eye on that guy and see if he turns around. That wasn't lightning, was it? That was just my graphics card screwing up, right? Yeah, if there was lightning, it would be striking things by now, and I'd be hearing it. Alright. Give me the... There we go. That's what I'm looking for. I think in front of this one... yeah, we'll just do another set of armor in front. That should be fine. I was thinking maybe we'd shake it up a bit, but I'm not really in the mood to shake it up a bit right now. Maybe I'll come back and like repaint these things to look a little bit better. Now, how much do I have on me? Quite a lot. I think I should be able to build this all up. The textured build states means that these things look almost identical whether they are welded or not. They just add a little bit more detail to them. I'm watching that last spout there to see if he turns around. Then I think we might... let's see, I was thinking of taking the truck out, but I don't think I'm gonna. I think I'm gonna just head over to that other strike craft, see if there's any ammo or something worthwhile taking out of it, and leave it there.
Energy low.
Oh, the weather here. The weather here, because it is cold, drains your suit faster than if it was nice. Plus I'm doing all the jetpacking and the welding, and I got my lights on. Now I know I'm going to jinx myself by saying this, but I hope this thing survives at least one attack. All those, yep. Okay. Good enough for a minute. Yeah, I've noticed there hasn't been a lightning storm in several streams, which is really interesting given that the instant I landed here I got hit with lightning storms, and this created a false sense of what this planet would be like. So far, the weather has actually been more helpful than not, because it's been, the high winds have been charging my batteries like crazy. Like, I think all the batteries are, let's see, this one's 76%. Oh, it's currently draining. Oh, no, it isn't. Sorry, never mind. But yeah, it's like the wind turbine spinning like crazy during all these things has just been nuts. Maybe I'll just leave that open like that. Yeah, I think I'm just going to leave that open like that. And then what I'm going to do here is basically just kind of take this one out. Any day now. Oh, you know what? Hang on. Now that I've got... Ooh. Now that I've got better... Now that I figured out that precision grinding thing, I don't need to have a bad grinder anymore. There we go. Alright. That strike craft is coming in fast, and we don't have many targets left to give him. So let's hope that I turned all the weapons on. Weapons are on. All their aiming radiuses are up. And the AI defensive blocks behavior is now on. Thank goodness. Let's hope. Do they always follow like the same flight plan or something like that? That's interesting. You have ammo, right? No. Why don't you have ammo? You have ammo. Oh, well, that would be why. Somebody else took all the ammo. Someone has 60 ammo. Okay, they all have ammo. More than they should, but... Alright. Here's hoping. Now, he might not actually get close enough unless he decides he wants to attack. Furbulum EC2 Strike Craft. I never looked at the first part of the name. I think my brain just kind of blocked that part out for being unpronounceable, but also he's ignoring us. Now, last time I said that I looked at him and he was in the process of turning around, but this time he seems to be hightailing it out of here, so... Okay. Alright, I guess we'll let him go for now and see if he changes course. Man, he's moving fast. So he came in, he flew around there, around the back of the mountain, came back around. That's weird, and now he's flying out that way. I don't know what would make him turn around and come back, so I guess we're good? I'm going to call it good. Okay. So, this thing looks pretty wicked at this point. Yeah, I kind of want to do something in the middle pieces there. We could do that same shape. That would probably look weird, have it sticking out like that. Oh, you know what we could do? Here's what we'll do. We'll do half blocks. That's what we'll do. And we'll do them like one down. Yeah, that's what we'll do. I was just going to say, we won't fall in the hole. But not falling in the hole, we're going to save for another day. And then we'll find our half block. Put that underneath. That'll save a little bit of material and make it look nice. And then at some point we'll go through and actually like apply paint. I did look at that paint job plugin that you had suggested, Rumble Strip, and I do believe it is actually, if I understand, yeah, so it is working. So at some point I will test all this out and we'll figure out how all of this works, but I did get that working. Oh, why is he stopped? Oh, why is he stopped? Oh, he's coming back. Okay. Well, let's keep going with this. I wanted it to look nice just for a minute, you know? That's it. Yeah, he's coming in fast. All right. Is he coming straight at? He's not coming straight at us. But he is possibly going to move into targeting range of the base. So we'll see. You know what I should have done, now that I'm thinking about it, is I should have put the AI targeting block, like, directly under this, so that the 2.5K is not... I mean, not that it matters too much that's way over there, but... Okay, good. So let me guess. He's going to fly back around for some reason, come up over the mountain again. The fact that some shadow keeps flashing on my rifle makes me think that lightning is about to happen and I'm just not hearing it or something. Alright, yeah, let me guess. He's patrolling, so he's going to fly out that way, turn around, come over the mountain. I'm going to keep welding. And then we'll see where we end up. Because he's moving away again. Oh yeah, it's getting really dark out. He's like moving into position to turn around and come right at us. I know he's thinking it. Oh, did I not grab the... Oh, oh, oh. That is not going to be helpful if he decides to come this way. Not you. And I was just thinking of trying to start welding up a new... where's the thing I want to do? Welding up a new wind tower on this side. And maybe if I do that, I'm probably just giving it targets. I have noticed it does seem to target my power production first. He's slowing down. Alright, we're going to put armor panels. Where are you, armor panel? Heavy armor panel is what I want. Heavy armor panel. Here you are. He is stopped. This is probably it. Let's put him this way. How much do I have on me? Okay. I'm going to start covering these. Under the assumption I'm not going to get to finish, and I'm also not going to weld all of them up, because I want to still be able to get to some of these. He's not moving. Alright, let's weld up like stuff out first. Let's weld up. We'll leave a couple open here. Okay. Man, it's getting dark. Terrible time for an attack. Alright, I think I'm going to try and build the tower. And we'll see where we get. What we are going to get is attacked, because he's now coming straight at us. Alright. Here's hoping. Actually, let me fly in real quick and get charged up. This is it, folks. Time to see if the wall of weapons holds out. Might be worth even, once I get it going, like blueprinting it, so that even if the weapons get destroyed, they can just be immediately rebuilt. Oh yeah, of course, I can't see anything. So I don't know at what point the base is going to start to lock it. Because it is a couple blocks in, but I mean, it's not that far. It's not like it's a kilometer away in there. Let's hope the base locks it. Let me just double check. Everybody's got ammo. Way too much ammo, because that ammo is going to fall out if these things get destroyed, but here we go. I'm going to say this now, knowing full well that I'm probably jinxing myself, but the worst thing that could happen here... no, not the worst thing. I'm sorry. The worst thing that could happen here is that they completely wipe out all of this hard work. The second worst thing that could happen here is we destroy it above the base and it just crash lands on top of all this stuff. That would be the actual, more realistic worst things. I think with this amount of weapons, we should be able to handle it, especially since they're going to be specifically targeting, hopefully, certain blocks. In fact, I'm going to tell all... you know what, it's fine. They'll be fine. Alright, so the base should be starting to lock it soon. Hopefully. Okay, maybe... Oh, no. Maybe? No, the base is not locking it. The AI block's not locking it. Did it get shut off? I know I'm about to get, like... AI behavior is on. Well, whatever. He's still going to get blasted when he gets within 800, so... Oh, I'm going to fall down. You know what? I'm actually going to stand back here a little bit. Kind of observe how this goes. That's nice. Very satisfying. Oh, well, there goes the decoy. Oh. Okay, the welders are doing good on the, there we go, we're going down. Oh. Okay. There doesn't seem to be much left of that one. Alright, so we lost our... It would seem that these things here do not have the... let's see, does this thing tell me what their integrity is? 6.07k, whereas these have 41k. So it would seem that these do not survive a direct attack very well. And we lost a welder back here as well. But other than that, this did not go too badly. Let's see what the front of the base looks like. Alright, so yeah, we lost our weapon on this side. How's the front look? It didn't really attack the front. It kept going after this middle section here. Which makes me wonder what exactly it was shooting at. Was it just trying to get this turret here? Or is there something inside? Was it trying to shoot my survival kit or something? I don't know. That is interesting and worth a look. I think I'm actually going to replace this one with a assault cannon because they last longer, for one, and two, we seem to be in a more of like a, when they move in, they kind of get really stationary. And so I'm not really worried about the, ooh, some ice out here on the ice. I'll just borrow some of that.
Full.
I don't remember this thing having striped blocks. There is not much left to this guy. Do the other ones have striped blocks? Let's see. This is the first one. This is the second one. Do they have striped blocks? Huh. That's interesting. Huh. I don't actually know how you get into this thing. Oh, there it is. Yeah. Okay, well, we'll come back to him in a little bit. Let's get this thing rebuilt to be all nice and awesome. This thing probably destroyed all the ammo. I need something to make it so that these things take less ammo into them. Apparently something else might have been damaged. I don't know. Let's make this, let's further limit this. Alright, so you're all good. Oh, actually, no. We're not all good because these are not named correctly. And we'll have to figure out at some point why the... Why don't I have... Oh, is it all weapons? That's why I named that. This was a bad name. Turrets. That's what we're going to call it. And the original weapons block is going to go away. Okay, now when I search for turrets, I see that block there. Or that group, rather. And you should have you and you in it. And you should go up to 800. And be not seen there. And actually all of you... Yeah. No. There we go. Okay. That should all be good. The base defensive block. It says it's searching for enemies. I wonder, do I need like some sort of a cockpit or something on the base itself for this to work? I didn't think so. I didn't think so. One thing I do want to do, I think... I want to have these turrets marked to target weapons like this. I'm not entirely sure that that defensive block is doing what I want it to do with targeting. So, alright, we need to redo the concept of this thing. This whole tower is going to come down. Well, not the whole tower, but...
Inventory full.
Oh yeah, that's right, I got ice on me. And then we're going to set up another tower before. We're going to set up another tower before the next dude shows up. Presumably before the next dude shows up. Oh man, I can't get to any of the stuff in here. Yes, you can. Oh no, you can't because it's broken. Who's got a working thing? There we go. Okay. You're good. You're good. Everybody's good there. Please don't zap me. We need conveyor junction. Spirit of Le Monde. They generally leave me alone, I think. I would be very upset if the Spirit of Le Monde attacked me because he's rather large. That's actually the main reason. Welder, let's get you back in the group. At some point, I am probably going to give in and just put a build and repair in here. To just rebuild all this stuff for me and keep it moving, but... Or at least clean up all the random junk that's sitting around. I mean, I could put one up and just put it on cleanup mode. Honestly, that might actually be a really good idea. Alright. All of you are... Yes, okay. Alright, what, let's see, okay, so... I'm gonna get rid of these lights. Light, apparently. What I want to do is basically build this thing out. Probably like... let's see, you're there. Okay. Take that out. We don't need... Let's see, if we're going to use these outer ones, let me try and plan this out a little bit here. Okay. So I'm thinking we go... let's see. Oh, for a second I thought he was coming this way. I think I may actually want this the way I had it. But what I want to do is basically go... I want to do this quickly because I know it's getting dark, and if it starts storming, we're going to be in trouble. Don't really care which way these go, but we go like this. Have these kind of... Oh, come on. Is this really not the... There we go. Alright, so we're going to go... This... That will go to there, and then this is going to be a junction. Just trust me, this will all kind of make sense at some point. Junction, and then... Is that going to be high enough? That may not be high enough. Let me go up a bit more. Yeah, like that high. And do I want... Let's see, this is going to be really, really crazy what I'm trying to do here. But just trust me on this. How do I... Wait a minute. How do I want to... Okay, hang on. Oh, I'm going to knock this whole thing down. Okay. What I want to do is basically have a series of welders going up that are just going to hopefully keep this thing intact as it goes up. So we would go welder, conveyor, and then, so that would be welder, and then we would not need another welder on top, unless we went one more higher, which we could totally do, so why not? Am I about to run out of... No. Alright, and then we would do... I don't know why I say things in the... Oh, jeez. Like, I don't know what... Did it seriously land there and then get welded up? That's awesome. And now I can't move it anywhere. Alright. This will all make sense once I get a little bit more set up here. Let's turn you all back on. Hopefully this will make more sense. So we are going to say, hopefully, we are going to say welder, 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 welder. We're not going to need to continue to say welder. Do I want that in the front? I might not want that in the front. Oh, there's lightning. That's bad. That's very bad. We don't have a decoy up. We need a decoy going quickly. Oh, this thing is just going to be destroyed here. Hang on. What do we need? What do we need? What do we need to get this moving? Did I put it one too high? I did. Alright. Decoy blocks around here for now. This will work. Ow!
Energy low.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. Alright, I think that will protect me for now. Yeah, the tops, everything on top there is going to get destroyed. But yeah, somehow I put an extra block in between. I don't know how I managed to... Oh no, I didn't manage that. I just put these things in the wrong spot. Okay. We should be okay. What is this thing? This is the conveyor tube. Okay, so unfortunately I put the decoys where I need the things, let's see, we could... Of course we can't. Okay. And then I can do a... This is the worst way to be doing this, to be honest. But we're going to do this like one bit at a time here. Okay, does that build my decoy there or not? I don't think it will, but I like the idea of having 4 decoys. So we're going to actually do decoys all around. What's back there? Okay, parallax, that's fine. Get rid of that one. Alright. Yep. Hopefully all these parallax guys. And then the big thing at the end is going to be that I'm going to cover this whole thing in heavy armor.
Fuel low.
Yes. Okay. That will keep us safe.
Fuel critical.
Yes, okay. I noticed. Thank you.
Health low.
I know. Alright, so we'll build that up again in a little bit. And hopefully, that number of decoys and that number of the amount of heavy armor that I want to put on the outside should be fairly self-repairing. And that's pretty much all I got to say about that. I wonder if those parallax guys are getting hit by lightning as bad as we are. Just charging up the hydrogen here. Yeah, they're not coming over here. That's good. Oh, man. I really need... Is this thing still functional? I don't think so. Oh, it has ice in it. Oh, my bottle's at 100% anyway. We're good. Wait. What's in my backpack? Why do I have all of that on me? Because I was building decoys, that's why. Okay, so. This seems to be working fine. For the time being. You're on. Let's... How am I going to get these out of here, actually? Are you not on? You're not on. Okay. So, off. You're not alive. You are off. Off. Okay, let's get rid of these.
Inventory full.
Somewhere there's some stuff bouncing around in the base. One thing I've noticed is that the lightning tends to strike if there's a bunch of decoys clustered together, it will tend to strike the first one that was placed on the grid. So I was trying to get one placed like underground, like deep underground, so that thinking that the lightning would just continue to strike the ground or something. But that is unfortunately not the case. At some point, it does decide not to go for the obvious decoy, basically. Alright, I think these are all on. Okay. Alright. So that's kind of ridiculous looking, huh? And I was going to put heavy armor underneath here and then kind of go up and out. I think I am going to do that for sure. But I think... Because I think I can go there, right? Yeah. But not there. I think on this side, I'm going to try and get another welder out the back here. Just to keep everything... Let's see, you should be solid there so I can take you out. This pretty much breaks the ability for anything to work, so need to get this welded up quick. There we go. Just in time. This would totally not work on a random server where we are, like, limited to a certain number of welders. That was another thing I thought about doing was like a live server series, but I don't know. Ooh, was that thing not welded? Oh, it must have taken some damage when it was the main target there. Yeah, I think a live stream on a like from a server would be a little bit weird though, just because it you know, you want to you want to be able to play when you want to play, which is like for me like 2 nights a week, and you know, having requirements from being on a server might not make that very possible. So all right, I think we're just gonna do this all the way up on all sides, and thankfully it's gonna weld it all up for me eventually. And did I just drop another one somewhere? Ooh. Yeah, I probably actually do want that there. Not there, though. Is that one... Did I just drop one that's going to get welded somewhere? Does anybody see a welded block? Yeah. There it is. Yeah, okay. Excuse me. Just gonna... Yep, there we go. Alright, I hope I was doing heavy armor blocks for these. Alright. And we'll do this. This tower of decoys is going to be... This had better survive. Alright, well, we survived the storm with minimal, I think minimal damage. I don't think anything else got destroyed. Just realized my mic wasn't really near my mouth there. Are you off? No, you're on. Why aren't you getting anything? Or why aren't you welding anything? Did we run out of materials? Oh, that would be a shame if we did. Yep, looks like we did. Okay, so what did we run out of? I'm going to guess cobalt. Cobalt. Cobalt? No, we didn't run out of cobalt. We ran out of nickel? That can't be. We had a ton of nickel. I brought back... Oh, yeah, it was nickel. Okay. Well, let me... Let me test a thing. I wanted to see if I put a thing in here, if it would be able to weld that. Yep, okay. So this is going to be a very uninteresting looking tower. Though, does it really need to be? Does it need to be uninteresting? Yeah, I guess it does. Just because. Let me not put these here yet, because I think I have to weld these ones up manually. Alright, the reason I'm putting these on... Actually, there's no reason for me to be putting these on. We need to go and get... We need to go get material. That's the main... That's the main thing. So it's basically putting the... I thought it was putting the steel plate in there, but it's really just kind of getting it just a little bit. Okay, so we should be able to go grab some nickel real quick. Where's my ores? Because there was nickel over by the ores. There we go. Hopefully we don't hit anything on the way out. or run into any bad guys. Alright, all the ores are over this way. Is my ore detector on? What is this view? Hang on. There we go. Alright. All the ores are here. There's platinum, nickel. I think, though, I was going into one of these holes. I was going into the magnesium hole or the iron hole? Which one? I don't remember. Let's actually just aim directly at this nickel here. We'll just keep making holes. Want to get a good angle on it here. And those are good. Okay. Yeah, I think we're going to hit the iron as well, and we might even hit our previous iron tunnel, but that's okay. The ejectors should be on. There's some nickel. Let's get it. I would love to see an ore map of this planet. Like, did I get lucky having so much material here? Also, actually, new question. Did I lose my programmable block or something? How come... how come you're not running? Caught exception during execution, missing controller. That's interesting. There we go. Trying to keep an eye out. Actually, let me turn the ore detector off. Just so that I can keep the HUD clear in case I see any red signs come in that aren't the submarine over there. I'm starting to get a little bit of iron off to the side there. Yeah, I would like to see an ore map of this planet. Yeah, I don't think one like readily exists in consumable form, but I would love to see it, because I don't know, did I get lucky with this like clump of ores here, or is the whole planet like mostly barren except for like clumps of ores? That'd be interesting. I gotta say, this is one of the more exciting episodes, other than the last time I got attacked, where where I had to fight him hand to hand, or whatever it is with a robot. We have so much iron. I'm not inclined to pick up any iron, if possible. Although it does seem like we've got some, that's okay. I might want to grab a little bit of stone. Actually, let me... How much nickel? I know I can see on the thing here, but yeah, there's a ton of nickel here. Let me grab some stone for the rest. I know there's like a ton of stone in the base that I could mine. Because I'm going to get some... I want to get some gravel for reactor components at some point here. So we'll just fill up the rest with nickel and stone as I slowly turn around and try to get out of here. Ooh, that was probably okay. At some point, I need to definitely come back and finish building this ship, this miner, because it is starting to live up to its name, the Miner Inconvenience. Just because it's so fragile, but it's working great. Like, honestly, this is probably one of my favorite atmospheric miner designs that I've done so far, and I would really like for it to look cool. looks like we are just about at our limit here. And I think we are at our limit because I don't see anything changing. So, let's see if we can get out of here without bumping into everything. Alright. Rear. Oh. Not good, not good. Okay. The rear thrust is struggling when we're pointing that far up, so I gotta kind of use the bottom thrust as well. There we go. We are clear of the hole. Alright. We're gonna have to be really careful because we're gonna be... We are gonna be drifting, and I really hope that this isn't... Okay, just sandstorm. That's fine. Alright, where's the base? Yeah, lift capacity is not too bad. Looking nice. That's my buddy that landed on the iceway out there. Might be fun to try to take it. Oh, battery. Battery's okay. Alright. Thought we were going to max out the batteries there, but we are not. Might be fun to try to take the second strike craft that is half intact and see if we could repair it and turn it into a drone or something. That would be kind of cool. Base is looking cool. This part is the hard part because you don't want to hit the ground for sure. But the thrust is struggling when it's a full load, so... Let's see, there we go. We're a bit more even. Yeah, having that thing right there is not ideal. The parking for the hot end. Alright. I have a bottom camera, right? There we go. Thing gets on the front, so that there we go. That should line me up. Doot. 3 doots and we're good to go. Alright, so now we should have nickel flowing in. Let me tell it to prioritize that nickel in at least one of these refineries. And it looks like it is, so that's good. Okay. So, I'm assuming then that... What are we waiting on? All sorts of stuff. Iron ingot? Oh, don't tell me we need iron too. We should have some iron. There's no way we burned through all that iron. Did we burn through all that iron? Oh, we might have to go out and get another load of iron. We're going to get some from the stone and a little bit from the iron that I should have checked that before we left. Let's see. Let's have you work on stone. That'll give us some iron. And actually, let's have you work on all this stone here. That'll give us nickel too. So, yeah. Get rid of that little bit of iron there. And we'll just tell you to grab that stone first. Yeah, let's just process all the stone first. And then you can get back to nickel. Okay. That may or may not be enough to get us going. And then we may have to start the next one. Yeah, there we go. So we're starting to get our components going. And I just realized I'm standing in a damaged part. Okay. Well, these things didn't take any damage, it looks like. Okay. So, the rest of this will kind of weld up as it goes. I need to... I'm going to let it finish, and then I'll weld up the bottom ones that it can't get to. These things are all on, so it should eventually get moving there. Let me put up all the top ones. Yeah, this is going to be just a really kind of a jank looking thing. You know, I could have made this look nicer, honestly. I could have. Maybe I will on the front. Here's what I'm going to do on the front. We're going to do these, which actually are a little bit more, just a little bit more. Oh, wait, are they? Oh, wait, no, hold on. These things. Yeah, these are a little bit more, a little bit more strong. Let's see, and I can't get anything inside of there, can I? That's right, because you're inset back in there. Okay. We'll try something with you. Oh, no. Okay. It's going to be like, oh, no, I can't take that one out. And let me guess. That means I also can't... Oh, I can place things there. Okay. So... we can start... here... and go up. Yeah, we're not going to have enough iron for this whole thing. So let's see, I could do there. And what I was thinking then was that I could put lights along the front and have like a cool, you know, along that ridge there, and, you know, be able to at least see where the tower is, you know. Alright, so the bottom I need to weld up on its own. I would go through and take all of this out, but I think those welders are just going to keep putting it back. So I'm not going to do it just... Oh, well, now would be the time, right, before it welds up everything. Come on. There we go. It seems my... Oh, well, we don't have the parts to fix it, so that makes sense. I was going to say, I thought my grinder was faster than them, but doesn't seem to be. Let's see. I want to put in all of this stuff. Why isn't it getting pulled out through here? Oh, that's right, because we don't have a... there's no way for it to sort things back out of here. That's fine. They're just in the grid somewhere. We'll figure that part out later. Well, I mean, they're right here, but something else will pull them at some point. Alright. So I'll do the same thing here, and I can actually take it pretty much all the way to the ground here. But we won't. We'll do something to shape it into the ground later. So, next stream, I'm just going to finish putting all of these on here. Ooh, a wreck detected. That's nice. I'm not going to go after that, unfortunately. I've been waiting for one of those, but now is not a good time. Okay, so we're going to leave that like that for now. Don't fall in there. Okay. Hopefully, it will do something with the ore coming up. Actually, let me see. I should be able to get something functional in these spots here. Something like... No, apparently not you. Let me stop floating here for a minute. Let me figure out these shapes, and then we're gonna call it a day. That's what I'm saying. Okay. Where's my other... So we got you on there, we got you. Where's my last one? There. And then there's actually one more. Okay. Alright, so I think the block I'm looking for is... Nope. Nope. Oh, actually. Oh, there is no block of this shape. There is no block of this shape. So we'll just have to do something else. We could take... Oh, wait, maybe there was a... Oh, no, there wouldn't be... There could be, though. If I change this up to this. Then I think I can go around and we can do... Oh, but I can't... Oh, I can't put things there. Okay. I just can't put things there. Okay. This will be interesting. So we can go... This is not the block that I wanted. Oh, this is the block I wanted. This block does exist. Okay. So we're going to do... Okay, next thing when we get more iron is handrails. Heavy armor slope transition base mirrored. There we go. I'll take that out and put the original one back in. There we go. And then I think we're going to go with this one, because it's got just a little... Oh, come on. There we go. It's got just a little bit more... Just a little bit more integrity, which is what I always look for in a block. Looking for high integrity. Okay. Yep, caught myself that time. Yeah, see, if I had put this one block out, I could have put a railing on here. That would have been nice. Alright, then what are we going to use to slope this in? We could do... Actually, we might be able to use the same... Nah, could we? Could we use the same block on the other side? Let's hop over to the other side real quick. We did that. Where's the... Oh, there. No. No, yep, there. Except it would go... Oh, it is for this side. I had it facing the wrong way. There we go. So we'll do that. Alright, and then we go back around to the slope transition base. And we'll throw that in right there. And that will be the bottom shape of our tower. Now, unfortunately, I could put stuff on the top, but it won't get welded up. Although now that I think about it, I could have probably put a welder up in the middle, couldn't I? Because right here...
Health critical.
Yeah, okay, yes. That was, in retrospect, not a super great idea. But, just, there is a junction there. We could drop one in here. And turn this on. Oh geez. I do not want to have to climb in there to get stuff. So... Oh, where's my... one? There it is. So we could put like a little top on here. Probably put some lights on it and go like that. All we need now is the material to build all this stuff, which is mostly iron. And then on the side of this, let's use... we could use that. That doesn't look as good. We could use that. That's what I want. Alright, so we'll do that, and then we could also... I hate myself. But I am 100% redoing the sides to make them match
Inventory
the bottom.
full.
Let's see. Throw them steel grids into something good. Let's put like 500 of those in there. It'll build some more blocks up. Then we'll hurry up and take the rest of these out. Okay. Then I'm just going to mirror what I did on the bottom. Oops. This thing, you know what's going to happen? Oops. You know what's going to happen is we're going to get this thing all up and running. And a ship is going to attack and, like, shoot the one weak point at the bottom or something like that. And this whole thing is just going to topple over. Is what's going to happen. Is this... let's see. We want to use the thing that I was using... What did I use up there? That wasn't this. That was... Oh no, wait, hold on. Did I just put light armor? I think I did.
Fuel low.
No, not good.
Fuel critical.
Oh, God. Well. Could have been worse. Like 3% worse. I should definitely grab another bottle, too, of hydrogen. Don't really want to, because it... How much further we got? 78%. I need to build a med kit, is what I need to do. I have the medical components. I should just build a med kit. Alright, let's get rid of you. Were you light armor? No, you're heavy armor. Okay, good. So I was correct up at the top. That's good. Alright. That would explain why my groups were not... Like, the block that I was looking for was not already set. Once we get some iron in here, this thing will be rocking. Cult Sweeper. He better not be coming this way. I do know that they are not friends with me. But we will not be able to rebuild anything if they should attack. And it looks like he's not going to come over here, so that's fine. Okay, so that's going to be the end of the stream for today. We have a big old tower. We got to go get some iron next time. Get this tower... Jeez. You know what? I'm just going to go into the base and do this. We're going to get the tower welded up. We're going to go... The very first thing we're going to do is go get some iron on Thursday. Then whatever the Warfare Evolution stuff is. We'll see if it's worthwhile to do anything in here. I just want to make sure we get that tower welded up first, but hopefully something cool will happen, and we'll be able to like make the weapons better or something. I think there's going to be better looking turrets in the DLC pack, I think. So hopefully we can at least make the base look slightly nicer. But either way, that will be on Thursday, most likely, unless something crazy happens in the meantime, in which case I'm trying to schedule the streams ahead of time on the channel. So if you like look at the channel, like there's a section of upcoming live streams. I'm trying to keep that up to date as I go, so you can always just check there. And if there doesn't seem to be anything upcoming scheduled, it means that I have absolutely no idea, or it's too far out for me to put a thing on. So thanks everybody for watching. Much appreciated. Don't forget to like this video if you did like it, and please subscribe if you're not, and if you are, thanks very much. And I will talk to you in a couple of days. Take care, all.